Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, and this is a little quiet. This is Evil Genius 2. We are here to finish our path, our journey on the path to Platinum. Right now we've got a bit of a problem as we've got some soldiers in the base, and right now we are still in recovery mode because at the end of the last stream, things got a bit real and I have been unable to control the situation. But, we currently are getting things a little cleaned up. Unfortunately, there's no good way to get through this. We're just going to have to suffer for a little bit while we try to clean up the mess and catch up on getting some of our quests done. The hardest part right now is the MSQ Spectres, because there's a constant stream of investigators and other things happening, so unfortunately, right now we're just playing from behind, because every time we clean the bodies, there's more bodies to clean. And we can't keep up with it because investigators are coming and then immediately dying, and then more soldiers show up, and then they wreck everyone, and then it's just a cycle of death. But we can snap that cycle eventually. Right now, we need to get the last part of the wheel for Say My Name. That'll free us up for other side objectives. And also we need to finish Spectres. That way this whole horseshit stops happening. So, one thing at a time. I don't have 110,000 gold anymore. Gee, oh, we just finished paying our bills. Got it. Alright, so it's kind of ugly right now. Best thing we can do is start sending valets to the world stage to get money, as weird as that sounds. We want to try to get... Gosh dang it. I'm getting alerts from my job right now, so my phone is blowing up. Anyway, we, at the moment, need to try to get valets and other social minions to the world stage to get us money, because we need our military minions to stay at home, which means we do not want them leaving for cash all that much. And we are having a problem keeping our valets, but I can just send a bunch of them to the world stage, and we will reach equilibrium with our salaries eventually. Yep, things are freed up. I'm letting all of the dissatisfied minions go because that will temporarily lower our salary and keep us a little bit wealthier, but right now the priority is just getting a few of these missions dealt with. So let's get that last wheel part from the world stage, which is here. Oh god, I need 20 mercenaries. Okay, I've ordered them. They just haven't gotten here yet, because our military minions are getting the crap kicked out of them. So I'll swing Emma over here and she can try to encourage them. See, it's these guys. These guys right here. What if we capture them instead of killing them? Because if we capture them, they won't leave bodies on the floor, and maybe it'll take longer for the next group to spawn in. I don't know if that's true, but we can try. Certainly, the technique we've been using so far of just murdering everyone isn't working. So, hopefully, we can get... Yeah, and the tourists are freaking out because we have bodies everywhere. This is just going to take a minute to clean up and, again, have equilibrium reach the base one more time. This happens sometimes. This adds to the hurry up and wait, and usually you're going to make a mistake in any given campaign run where this will happen. Why is my voice so quiet today? Check? I think that's better. Hello, Raphael and Elrond. Thank you for joining the stream, as well as anyone lurking or watching from the future. What is the path to Platinum? Yes, sorry, I should have introduced the stream that way. The path to Platinum is the road to getting all the achievements. While I typically do not care about achievements in games, some games are just worth a little extra effort because they are so good, even if they are so good to just me. And that's where we're at with Evil Genius 2. I am who I am. I am PyroFalkon. It would be weird if I didn't try for everything in this game. So that's where we're at. And this is the first series of the Path to Platinum. I am planning on doing more Path to Platinums. I just don't know when I'm going to do that, but hopefully sooner than later. The next one up is Dark Cloud 2, but I don't know if I'm going to stream that one like I'm streaming this, because Dark Cloud 2 is a very long game. Dark Cloud 2 has run times of like 70 hours, and I've just started my newest campaign, so I don't know if I want to stream that now or wait until I'm a little closer to the end before doing so. But I will cross that bridge when I get there. And who knows, maybe I'll start the Path to Platinum on Dark Cloud 2 and no one will be interested in watching the series, so that is also entirely feasible and possible. Alright, there we go. Getting everyone and everything cleared. Defeat brainwashed goons in the lair, so we've got enemies coming.
A henchman is in danger.
And clearly this means that, yeah, see, I've already lost 40 yellow shirts at some point. An item has been destroyed. Okay, that needs my attention. Oh my god, what happened here? Is it soldiers? No, it's saboteurs. Okay, that's fine. This is actually fine, because... Oh, Wrecking Bola herself is here. Got it. Well, that's kind of my fault for not, you know, paying attention to the situation. But Emma is safe, everyone else is here, and the saboteurs walked right into the middle of the mess, so it's fine. Okay, good job, everybody. I'm still not even concerned about that. Okay, here comes... Oh, here's Bola. Okay, I got it.
Find and kill Wrecking Bola.
And then here's the brainwashed goons. Okay.
There's an intruder here.
Time to
So there's just a lot of people running around. I see what's going on now.
Find that intruder. Discovered and distracted.
Alright. But we'll get him on camera, and I don't even really have to try all that hard, because again, it is Wrecking Bola, so who cares? I barely have to pay attention to her. Come on over here, Iris. Eli and Jubei are healing. That's fine. They can stay out of the fight for a moment. And even if even if Bola kinda knocks down some of my non-military minions, that's fine. Again, I'm just trying to minimize the damage here. Normally, by now, I would have a ton more military minions, which would make this part of the game easier. But we're just trying something different today. And so far, I really think my view that the game is too military heavy is still true. Because this like, for whatever reason, Evil Genius 2 is set up better for military situations. Like, it's much easier. Oh my god, now they're soldiers, yeah. And I don't think I killed any Saber investigators. Yeah, they're over here. So, I think we're just getting a constant flow of enemy soldiers coming in. And unfortunately, there's just nothing we can do about it other than to just absorb the cost. Because I keep losing yellow shirts 60 at a time. And if I had a bunch of military minions, this would not be happening. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like, this is gonna suck, but we'll get through it. Kinda just like life. Emma does have good voice acting. Emma is probably my favorite voice actor in the game. Or at least, I think she's the most talented. Brian Blessed is talented too, but he intentionally hams up his lines as Red Ivan. Yeah, these guys are getting in deeper and deeper. Emma cannot help out because she doesn't have enough hit points to do so. So unfortunately, it's, again, this is just it. I've lost another 80 yellow shirts. Like, or 80 total minions. We're down to 4 guards and 3 mercs. Like, this is just bad right now. And while they have excellent quality soldiers coming in, there's nothing I can do about it. This was my central complaint of Evil Genius 2. Because Evil Genius 1, yes, excellent quality soldiers could absolutely wreck you, but you had other ways of dealing with them than just making it go full violence. And there were typically... You had other while they could wreck you, typically they could only wreck you if they were assisted by a bunch of other dicks. And unfortunately, that's just not true here. Alright, because things are getting so militaristic, I'm going to expand the military training again.
For scheduled maintenance.
Which I don't particularly want to do. But we need to be able to recover our military numbers faster. Even if I don't want a full third of my base population, like I usually do, to be military, we have to have the ability to train those guys very quickly if necessary. And so here we're having a lot of morale problems because everyone's walking past the dead bodies. And so it goes. There's just nothing I can do about it. Alright. So we're just going to have to weather the storm. And once the storm is weathered, everything will be fine. Alright, I need to complete a research project. We're going to prioritize that because I desperately want to get this one going. I wish I knew exactly which mission is causing all of these soldiers to show up, because that would be the thing I prioritize. But there is an ebb and a flow. You can see the bodies are getting cleaned up. It's just taking a while, but everything's fine. I'm almost tempted to make even more incinerators, which would allow us to clean up the bodies even faster, because this is obviously where the problem is. Like, the rest of the base is fine. They're not getting much further than this. What? What? Turn off the fucking traps. What is going on with you people? Alright. Yup, okay, so here come investigators, and they're Saber investigators. So it's these guys who are causing all of my troubles. So instead of killing them, we are going to capture them, because what I don't want them to do is go back and report this to Saber soldiers. And we'll just hold them in the cell for a while before converting them or taking them out. But this is where all of our problems are stemming from.
This one may be spare.
Oops. Oh, that was a waste. Okay, there's our boy. Okay. Well, at least I've got a direction to go now.
Is in danger.
There's just so many investigators who are showing up, and we haven't been able to keep control of the situation because they see the bodies too soon. And so we're having this issue now. But we'll have enough people coming in to kind of control them. Luckily, we've got plenty of money coming in, so I can absorb the losses. Hello, Ledge. Thank you for joining the stream, and you as well, Crowbeak. Yes, please like the video. 1 like per video is 1 pet for Nisi. She is very upset because she got her breakfast 1 hour late today, so she does need some extra love. Wow, these guys are just not going down. Are they excellent quality? Yeah, they're excellent quality. God, they have 300 hit points each, too. Damn. All right. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do about it. We just have to fight through this and just wait until the problem resolves itself. But I'd rather have tons of fist fights with investigators than fist fights with the soldiers. So we're just going to have to... We're just going to have to eat the damage for a little while. Until we've got everything fixed. How you doing, Emma? You are out of morale. Go rest up. You can see how many guards we've got training now. This is what we need. We just need more and more and more coming in. We need more soldiers, more guards, more everything.
Is not rare. Your scientists have discovered something.
Is that it? Excellent. Finally. Okay. So, now that we have that piece of loot finished, we can have an even steadier chunk of money coming in. Let's see. Oh, man, this thing has a bigger footprint than I remember.
A henchman has recovered. An agent has
There we
been
go.
captured.
There we go. Now that gives the minions something to do.
Paid.
Alright, so we've got everyone locked up in jail cells. We're just going to leave them there because hopefully that will delay the appearance of the next set of soldiers. And that will give us time to get our financials in order because this is just getting too ugly right now.
What are our next steps?
Okay. Yup, they're heading to the mercenaries. Good deal. Or mercenary training centers.
An agent has been
And then
subdued.
you are a deep cover agent, so you guys get brainwashed. We're going to flip you to our side, but we're going to leave the investigators where they are. Yeah, there's way too many candy bars. Right now, see, but you can see we've got things cleaned up now, so...
Captured any- oh,
Alright, everyone, henches to the table, please, and let's get some doors rebuilt now that I got the crap kicked out of me. There we go. I'm just going to let him go. That's fine. He can have his suspicion. Oh, God. We've got more soldiers coming again. With lots of heat and saber. Is this why their soldiers are coming? You can't just manipulate the heat as easily as you can in the first game. And the sequel just constantly throws shit at you. And that's probably why... this is such a pain in the ass to deal with. Alright, we have no research project. We need better guns. So let's start working in that direction. That would be here, so we need this one.
research has begun.
Actually, wait. No, hold on. Let's complete the other research project. That one.
Research has begun.
And we need to start getting things from the world stage. Okay, here... Yep, they're going to start punching everything and hurting all of my people. See, in the first game, even soldiers could be socially manipulated rather than them just trashing everything like this. You had more strategic options for handling threats. Alright, let's go study John Steele on the world stage. I don't know where those missions are located. Oh, there's one. But I need 11 socialites, and we have how many? Precisely 11. Oh, well, maybe I can do it now. Yes, go, do it.
A scheme
Okay,
has
so there's
succeeded.
one. I don't see any others. I wonder if I have to do one at a time, which is also obnoxious. Yep, okay, here come the soldiers. But this is fine. I'm going to wait until... Oh, never mind. Okay,
What do you
I was going to wait a bit longer and then send all the henchmen at once, but... Then my soldiers got involved, so... Well, okay, now that we're doing some concentrated fire, they're not hitting as hard. Or they're not being able to do as much damage. We were able to send all of the henchmen at once, and it looks like they've been softened up a bit. So...
A henchman is
We're making a little bit of progress. We're down to 175 minions again. See, that's how fast we're going through them. We're going through hundreds within just a couple minutes, which is no way to win a war. Okay, there we go. All right, everyone's down again, so we're gonna try to get. And then here come investigators. It has to be because of the main story quest. This is another thing that the second game does that I don't particularly care for. That the first game did better. That the second game will force these kinds of challenges on you depending on the storyline, and that's fine occasionally, but not when it's just constant and unending. So now that I have my answer, we need to prioritize. Okay. We must prioritize the MSQ because this will not stop until we're out of the MSQ. So we need to just constantly do these MSQ missions. So we need to keep studying John Steele. I bet I bet the mission moves around. I have to do 5 missions, and I bet they move around on me. Yep, there's the next one. So that's the deal. So they're just going to keep moving around, and I'm just going to have to keep finding them. So it goes. But as long as it stays like this, we'll be fine. It's just going to take time. And we're just going to have to weather the storm while that's happening. Yeah, and then we've got some investigators here. If we had more people, more social minions, and we were able to...
There's an intruder here.
Ah, these investigators were not auto-tagged. That's interesting. Did my auto-tag wear off? Nope, it's still there. So for whatever reason, the story-based investigators are not getting auto-tagged. And therein lies my entire issue. So if we can get them auto-tagged and bring them in, and keep them in the frickin' casino. See, and then there's that problem. They'll sometimes resist it and then just start a fight anyway. And then we'll take them all out, and then we're going to summon the soldiers again. Well, so yeah, so this is just going to be an infinite loop of bullshit until I manage to fulfill the study John Steele objective. And there's just nothing I can do about it until we get through all this. So now I need... Oh, I've got it. Okay. Yep, so we're just going to prioritize those missions until they're done. And then once we're out of Spectres, the MSQ, then probably these attacks will stop and I'll have a chance to finally catch back up.
We brainwashed the prisoner into joining our cause.
Yeah, these investigators are resisting everything. I don't mind a challenge in games. What I mind is mechanics getting overwritten because the game has no better way to challenge you. Like, that's kind of pointless.
A scheme has succeeded.
Yeah, this is just silly. Well, so it goes. Alright. Scheme has succeeded, so we did that one, so now we need... So there's going to be another study John Steele mission somewhere. There it is. We need more socialites. Of course we do.
These are their best fighters?
Yeah, you
will destroy them.
You guys keep it up. Everything will be fine. Yeah, my valets are trying to corral them, but... There we go. Now we've got all 4. So it took that long before we were able to control their investigators and bring them back to the casino. But we still need to do it this way because the more time we waste with them like this, the less time soldiers are here and pissing me off. Everybody to the table, please. I'm gonna... I hate to do this, but I'm going to expand our incinerators a little bit. Because, my gosh, we're just... We need more. Okay, all the bodies are cleaned up. The other thing is the deep undercover agents, the deep cover agents, these guys, are just resisting a lot of the distraction things, and so once you start any fight, the other investigators are going to join in and make things worse. So, yeah, like that. We're just in this endless loop, but it's fine. We'll get through it. Build more cocktail bars in the undercover operation. Okay, that I can do. I mean, this is a good spot for them. I already have some going. How's that? There you go. And flag them for auto rebuild. And the Akamura is struggling because our apartment has no hot water. She just finished a cold shower and she wants to die. Don't die, Akamura. The hot water will return. You were sweating in the bedroom? It's a way to wake up, I guess. I know. I'm right there with you. Yes, this is all John's fault. I mean, if I didn't have to frickin' study his ass, then I wouldn't have to worry about all this other horseshit that comes along with it. Come on, socialites. Why will you not train faster? Do I need more socialite training things? I've already got a bunch. Alright, come over here, Emma. I guess we're done with that, so this is more important right now. This is why I have said often how Evil Genius 2 is a very hurry-up-and-wait game. Because now I can't even really do the side quests, or at least not focus on them, until I finish everything else. And that is the pain in the ass. So... Oh, see, here come some Patriot soldiers. They're not quite as good. But Patriot must have gotten some investigators around, too, that have caused some problems.
Fine.
Well, so it goes. Alright, let's go, Jubei. There's only 3 of them, so we should be able to... Okay, there's 4 of them, and they're not excellent quality, so we should be able to get this under control faster. Wow, they are just blowing up poor Iris repeatedly. Alright, let's do the mission already. God, sooner we get this done, the sooner they'll leave us the fuck alone. Excellent. Okay. Now hopefully no more investigators show up. Here come some saboteurs, but... Saboteurs we can generally control. So... I do wish the FOJ heat tracker would blink or something when there's another incoming threat, because I have trouble seeing it in the midst of chaos. There we go. Alright, let's study John Steele. Get some more money. Alright, guys, clean up the bodies. Yep, okay, see, these guys all got auto-tagged. I mean, there's nothing here for them to blow up. So hopefully now all my social minions will be able to... handle the situation. Yep, they shouldn't blow anything up here either. They should have no reason to attack my base. unless they get too deep. And if they get too deep, that's a separate issue.
A henchman has recovered.
Okay, we all good over here?
What do you ask of?
You have a command?
All right. I guess I do just need to watch my base's entrance more often, and nothing to do there. And make sure my defenses are working properly instead of just hoping they are. Okay, let's turn the traps back on. I had turned them off because it was like it was difficult to deal with the bodies, but
Yes.
okay. Hold on a minute.
Iris unit. Response does not fire.
So that Saboteur is going to want to blow something up, so we need to get our henchman over there to pop his disguise. There we go.
You're a henchman.
Okay, that's fine. He's isolated, so if we take one out, that's not a big deal.
You're a henchman. Is in combat.
Yep, taking out one is not a big deal.
You hate to see me go, but you love to watch me move.
And then the rest of them are still here. They don't know what's happened. They're still, I wouldn't say fully controlled, but I mean they're struggling against the bees, so we're getting somewhere. And they're broken up. That's the other thing. The fact that they aren't all in the same spot is really helping.
Not a problem.
Excellent. Okay, pause. We're going to slow things down for a second while I think. Keep working on the safe. Got that.
Research into John has proved.
Yeah. We're going to deal with John.
I'm listening.
Okay, what am I doing now? Complete research project. Give me 1 second on that because it may not be necessary. Side stories. Lots of loot. Doesn't seem like... Just clearing notifications. Does not seem like we've got what we need yet, so we'll continue working on the MSQ. Accelerate your research on the Venom device. Okay. I guess we'll switch off of our safe. Never mind, we don't have the money yet. We'll get it in a second.
These are the
Alright, what is going on here? God damn it, I was hoping that this wouldn't come down to just a fight. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, it's because, again, of the frickin' deep cover dicks. Okay, hopefully now that we finished that first objective, or that MSQ that we were stuck on, things will be better now.
Here I come.
Hopefully Saber is going to be a little less... Oh. This guy. Because, see, as soon as we round that corner, this guy's going to start a fight, so we're just going to wipe everyone out anyway. Yep, there he goes.
You.
Okay. Well, now, hopefully, that's our reset. Maybe now we'll get back to the way we were, and we'll be able to correctly defend the base. Okay. Have 15 security cameras in the lair. I don't want to do that, but sure, why not? Let's add a couple here. We can support them, thankfully. We've got I think we've got enough things to support 30. Yeah, so this is fine. I can just stick some more cameras just wherever.
Salaries paid.
I guess this could use a camera. Ow. Ow. My foot. Ow. Oh, God. I put my foot to sleep. It's fine. I'm fine. Is that going to do it? I think I'm going to be one short.
A scheme has succeeded.
Oops. Oops. Okay, let's handle our schemes. I think I just saw some soldiers coming. Yep, that's fine.
A scheme has succeeded.
I agree. There needs to be a hotkey for auto rebuild.
Time to earn my.
What do you ask? Wise child. Release.
A henchman is in danger.
Man.
A henchman is in danger.
Okay, now I can buy this.
The search has begun. You have a commode?
Okay. Yeah, I hate this because all of my valets are so useless with this. In Evil Genius 1, a valet could still help combat because they could distract the enemy and hold them in an animation lock while all your soldiers just shot them to death. So essentially a third of my entire base's population is kind of useless in this scenario. And we are out of yellow shirts again, it looks like. Yup, let's get more yellow shirts.
Before they know what hit them.
Holy crap. Alright, let's get some sticks, because we've got all the guns, but I've got more, no, never mind. I'm just going to keep those where they are. We can, upgrade our weapons once we do all that research, too. Alright, upgrade Venom's fuel source at the Venom device. You got it. Do that. And then root out moles at the security desk. Which I need a specific security desk in order to do that. So that's annoying. Well, I guess let's extend the armory out a little bit.
Task complete.
All masters.
That's really funny. Alright, security desk. I need to go one more. Doot. Okay.
Enough gold to complete
Security
this
desk.
construction.
Done. And yeah, we need to start improving our vault capacity because right now our capacity is 524,000 with salaries at 238, which means about half of our salary, actually, no, not almost half of our vault capacity goes to salaries. You don't want to cut it that close. That's where you start getting hurt, and you're unable to kind of keep up with the demand if you do any sort of building project.
What now?
I guess take a rest, Emma.
Fools.
So many things to do. Alright. There we go. Security desk is up. Root out moles. And so we need 2 more cameras.
A scheme has succeeded.
I don't really know where to place them. Let's get rid of this one. And then that'll do it. That'll get where we need to go.
Task complete.
Yeah, that'll be our... Okay, now there's a bunch more investigators, which we just scared off with the bees. Excellent. But again, even our spotting power is not good enough to stop them.
What are
Compliance.
And this may start a fight, but I'm going to try. Okay, we popped their disguises. Yup, but now they're starting a fight, and it's Patriot. So we won't be able to control this, and then soldiers are going to show up again.
Juve will destroy them.
So it goes, man. So it goes.
Terrorizing
Give me money.
technique.
Give me money.
Your henchman is daunting.
Don't
Adversary.
worry about that. Heat kill. Heat kill.
Henchman is in danger.
Heat kill. Nope. Scientists. Techies? Not worth it. Heat kill.
A henchman is in danger.
Yeah, the henchmen are going to be in danger, Karen. There's not anything we can really do about it, unfortunately. Because of the way we've got our staff, there's just nothing we can do about this right now. Okay. Yep.
Rest up.
They must be excellent quality. Yeah, they've got so much health.
Blood processor enabling firewall. Salaries paid.
Jeez, man. Okay. Everyone to the table. Well, at least we're cleaning the bodies up faster and faster. I mean, that's partly recovery. No soldiers? Oh, here they come. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, it's Saber this time. It's not even Patriot. That's strange. Alright, complete research project. We're paused at 88%. Come on, guys. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Indeed.
Looks like they're working on it.
Yes. Get on with it. I do it. Do it right. And do it now.
92%. Alright.
A scheme has succeeded.
Thank you. I don't know what succeeded, but thank you for it. I'm sure it was helpful. Oh, that must have been a heat kill.
Henchman has recovered.
Alright, back to
Your
working on our
scientists
safe.
have made a breakthrough.
John Steele Sr.'s efforts are troublesome, but Venom is more powerful than ever, and your lair is a fortress. When he comes for you, you'll be ready.
Mom, where
Yeah. Got it. Okay. John Steele Sr. is in the lair, and we need to capture his ass. Fair enough. Alright, so there's several things to do right now. Hello, Akamura.
A scheme has
Yes, I
succeeded.
was going to ask you about that, actually. Yep, I don't know how long our watch party is going to be with myself and Lena today, but when are you home? Okay, yeah, we'll be done by 9. Okay.
Fine. I need to be alone.
Alright, capture John, do a bunch of shit. Okay, got it. So, where are you, John? I know you're here somewhere. I know you're here, John.
A scheme has succeeded.
Oh, god damn it with this. Okay.
movie?
Not so. On my way. Silver Lady.
God damn, they hit so hard.
Your henchman, your only winning move, is not to play.
This is not aggravating because it's a challenge. This is aggravating because it's repetitive. And there's just no way to really get ahead.
Your henchman is in combat. A henchman is
I guess... See, this is where I'm disappointed because I don't want to break my whole thing where I want to try playing peacefully, but the game is handcuffing me where I sort of can't. So I'm wondering if I'd be better off getting rid of all my bee traps and just switching to a lethal setup. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if it's the game. I still think it's... Even if I am doing something wrong, the game does not make it easy for you to play non-lethally because of the specific systems in the sequel. Because, I mean, what am I supposed to do about this? Again, even in Evil Genius 1, you could have an army of social minions who could distract the enemy while they are getting pot shots taken at them. And so your social minions had a place. Here, this is just a Zergling rush. I'm just throwing a bunch of yellow shirts at the problem until the problem goes away. And that's not fun. Why is he not flagged to die? Just kill him. We don't need to capture anybody. Oh, is that John? Hi, John. I didn't even notice you. You were in the midst of a bunch of other assholes.
A henchman is in danger.
Oh, this is what our relationship has come to, John. I don't even notice when you're here because you're not as much of a pain in the ass as soldiers are. What happened to you, John? Remember the days of your musical sting when as soon as I heard that, I shit bricks because I knew just you would cause me that much of a problem? And now you're just an annoyance, a pest, in between the soldiers who are up my ass, who are the real ones who need dealt with.
I want you to distract.
And why are some of you dicks not getting auto-tagged?
An intruder has been captured.
Okay.
A henchman has recovered.
Yeah, Henchman's has recovered.
Updates required.
Where's my table? Didn't we... Oh, maybe we never made a table. Oh, this would be an interesting spot for a table, I guess.
A henchman has recovered.
Because if nothing else, there will be soldiers here now who can kind of push enemies back, I guess? If they even get that deep? Let's give that a try. I don't know. Right now I'm trying anything that may or may not work. Because I don't think the table itself is cause to make people freak out. Well, here we go again. Stationed minions will respond to tagged agents spotted on security cameras. I don't think the desk has to be in the same room, so I think this will be fine. Okay, well, we've got that one controlled. Now, hopefully, the minions show up and actually gather at the table. And let's switch these doors around. Let's lower these door qualities to level 2. Okay, so now the soldiers are kind of hanging out. So now they have something to do. Meanwhile, here's Symmetry being a pain in my ass. Alright. Got that. There's nothing I can do there. What is this? Invite envoys. How many do I need? I need 5. Okay. Wow, I'm going to be burning through a lot of my social minions here. Well, that's okay. Where are you going? The bar? I mean, food sounds good, but it's mainly because I haven't eaten yet today. Other than junk food. I think I'm good. Okay, there we go. Who's here? Okay. And now there's no one working the desks. We probably have no muscle minions even in the base at this point.
Awaiting route.
I live to.
Guys, get over here. Quick, quick, quick. Before he sees the... Aw, please don't blow them up. Okay, now they don't even care because he's leaving. I guess capture him. We don't have anyone else here. Who is Handshake? Kill envoys in the lair. Oh, okay. I guess just set him to die then.
Affirmative.
Wait, are you leaving? I guess he is leaving.
Imbeciles. Don't you see that intruder? Distract them.
We're inviting all these envoys, but nothing else is really happening. Oh, just take him out. Who gives a shit?
Kill them.
Yeah, here come soldiers again. Lovely. Yep, it's just the infinite loop of bullshit. It's fine. I have played games before. I understand infinite loops of bullshit. Alright. We need socialites. And then X is over here, so we need a heat kill. We need a heat kill here as well. Those will be the last two. Oh, no, there are a few more places I can do it. Interrogate Senior on a Venom Trap. Okay. Let's make ourselves a new corridor.
Wrinkled fist.
And we need precisely one Venom Trap.
Salaries paid.
It's been almost an hour of trying to rebuild. Exactly. It's just, like I said, an endless cavalcade of bullshit. Bye, Akamura. Alright. Am I in a mood today? I don't know what that means. Alright. Either way, we are making progress. This is fine. It's just annoying. Alright. We've got heat kills everywhere. Everything is going relatively smoothly. Why are there a whole bunch of dead bodies over here?
Ladies unit.
Alright, everyone come back to this table and restore your stats. We are getting guards back. Emma, let's keep training up the guard situation.
Way ahead of you.
Then maybe we can start to recover our numbers. I should have actually kind of redesigned this a little bit
Idiots. I want
to
this
kind of group everything up a little bit more.
A henchman has recovered.
Let's do it this way. So... Because if Emma stands in the middle of it, she can hit all 10 of these, or at least 8 of them, with her power. Let's do it that way.
An item has been destroyed.
Oh, stop it. Just need to move this for a
These are the
second.
best fighters? Zube will destroy them.
A henchman is in danger.
I've seen something that's tough as these.
Your only
Am I supposed to be laughing? This is
Yeah, I don't know what's happening over there, but it's probably fine.
your henchman is in combat.
Okay. So let's take out this wall. And then we can scooch these down a little bit. I always prefer 2 tiles between everything, but 1 tile will suffice. Okay. Great. Do it. So that small redesign will just make it more efficient for when I have to activate, or whenever I have to prioritize specific classes to be trained.
Item has been destroyed.
How's it going over here?
Processor.
Wow, her defense is really strong. Iris is just not getting all that hurt from being punched.
Awaiting command.
I wonder if some of the previous soldiers had some sort of damage buff on them. Or if Iris is just naturally defensively strong. She might be our tank or something.
time to rest up.
Salaries paid. Defensive protocols online.
Yeah, there we go.
Iris unit.
Yeah, now she's taking some shots, but... Oh my god, I'm down to 96 total minions. There are so few minions in the base. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, we're having a personnel problem, which is also not helping matters. Damn, man. I don't really know what to do here. Alright, let's bump our guard count to 30. Having some more, soldiers in the base is probably a good idea, even if they're not the advanced classes.
Honey, not so tough.
Are we clear? Yeah, I guess so. Oof! Alright. I don't really even have that many personnel to work with now.
A henchman has recovered.
Okay, got that. Let's get more money. And let's... I mean, this is fine. I don't care if Bola gets in the way of this. That is... Oh, we can try. There we go. Alright, Bola. Come at me. It's fine. And then here, yup, we're gonna need more guards. Okay. How you doing, Emma? How are you doing, yellow shirts? Yep, we've got plenty of yellow shirts now who are in the midst of training. We can do 10 at a time. That's what we need. We need more yellow shirts, and we need them faster. I've got 4 flagged in my radius for the training machines, but hopefully that means we get our numbers recovered a little faster. Whew. Okay.
A scheme has succeeded.
Part of my problem also could be the fact that I'm sending so many people out at once while not staggering the people who are out on the world stage. It's partly from the notifications. I see the notification down in the bottom left corner where it's like, one region doesn't have an active mission. And I kind of force myself to do that active mission even if I may not have the personnel for it. Oh, I have invited all the envoys. Okay, so why... Okay, it must be these guys. So we're gonna... I guess with the envoys, I just need to flag them to die.
Kill that intruder now.
And then whatever happens, happens.
I need you to find and distract that.
And then we've got more saboteurs who are not getting auto-tagged. Do saboteurs have the ability to shake off their auto-tag? And they started a fight again, so once again, the auto-tag didn't matter. What do you say, Ledge? Do you see any holes in my strategy since you... I believe you have done one of these runs peacefully? I can never get it to work with Evil Genius 2's rules. Because it does not seem like the game is set up to be able to... Uh-oh. To be able to handle... non-military sometimes.
That ain't happening. On my way.
I live to serve with focus.
Pretty still.
Alright. Putting the pressure back on the saboteurs. I don't think killing saboteurs makes soldiers, so I'm probably safe there. And socialites. Still short on socialites. I think bodies are causing more of a problem, too. I don't recall social minions being this sensitive to body bags. Certainly not in the first one. Trap hallway is very short. You don't have a maze of a casino to go through. That makes sense. I guess I could set up some more objects here. The survey stations don't really help me, so let's get rid of the survey stations and then load up on even more bars. Those are not spaced evenly. Those soldiers again. Good God, man.
A trap has been triggered.
Oh, I hate the way I've spaced this. There we go. Well, here come the soldiers again. So
An
it
item
goes.
has been destroyed.
Those aren't quite spaced evenly either. Ah, me and my hubris with my frickin' aesthetics.
But I could bring it down in one.
Whatever, Bola. I'm not intimidated by you. There we go. Now they're spaced evenly. Alright. Auto build. Auto build. Auto build. Auto build. Auto build. Auto build.
Salaries paid.
And the others are already set to do so. Oh, that one isn't. Auto build. Okay, where's the soldiers? There they are.
Daunting adversary.
I don't have as many of the little amenity items that restore minion stats passively. That's a good point. I don't build those very often.
Is not
Aren't those like the... Yeah, like the basic true crime documentaries.
henchman is in
Um,
danger. Daunting adversary.
let's see. Smarts regeneration effect. Oh yeah, those are mainly in infirmaries, aren't they? Yeah, they're like the rejuvenation chamber, which increases vitality. The muscle one. Okay, yeah, let's do some tweaking here. Let's sell this one.
Fire has started in your lair.
I've noticed it doesn't seem like the infirmary gets used all
You have
that
no more
often.
workers. Hire some more.
What? Oh god, I'm down to
Workers have arrived
87.
in your lair.
I'm down to 2 mini workers, and 0 of them are muscle minions. Holy shit!
You have 0 seconds to comply. You have a command?
Yep. Oh, they are deep in the base.
Locate and kill that intruder.
Deleting. You have 0 seconds to comply.
Yes.
Alright.
Responding.
Where are you, Iris? You're hurt. Everyone's hurt. Oh, wow. I might actually go down here. And interestingly, this is not because of Bola. It's because of all the help.
An item has been destroyed.
Yep.
I really thought you'd put up more of a fight.
What else are you destroying? Oh, you're destroying my lockers. Okay. I picked the wrong time to try to mess around with my base.
Did you know that power
We just need to halt all progress on the world and focus up at home for a minute. That's not a bad idea.
An item has been destroyed.
I'll chew through your goons and be back home in time for breakfast.
Okay, so everyone's kind of piling up here, which is fine. Bola's already down to 40 health.
I can't.
Even if I'm just throwing Zerglings at the problem,
Is this
they
the
will
whole
take them down
thing?
eventually, and all these yellow shirts means I'm not actually spending very much on salaries. Are all the soldiers dead?
You've just caught me between strikes.
I think all the soldiers are dead, so we're okay now. Oh, all my guns are gone too? Holy
Intruder
shit.
has escaped captivity.
Who? What? Someone's escaped? I don't think I've ever heard that before as a failure state. Or not a failure state, but like an outcome for...
Salaries paid.
For like a super agent. Alright. Okay. I concur. That got too messy. Let's try to recover things at home before I do anything else. There still seems to be more fights going on, so
A henchman
Yeah.
has recovered.
we're gonna need a minute to get things back under control. Alright, Emma, go heal.
For a tea break.
No cameras, too many bodies around. No incoming threats, but once the investigators start showing up, we're going to have to do a little work. Where's John? I have no idea where John went. He may even still be in the base somewhere, and I just won't know it. Oh, there he is. He's wandering around. Oh, he's got nothing. Yeah, he's gonna get captured immediately. I only took out one of my guards to do so, but...
We got a new prisoner.
Okay, let's get him... Ah! And, okay. So, what does that trap do anyway? Is that a kill shot thing? No, that is specifically for him. What does the knockout gas do? Does that damage health? Let's get rid of 1B trap and stick in some knockout gas so I can see what exactly it does. Because I don't remember. If it attacks resolve or skill, then that's good for us. A wave of investigators has arrived. Okay, the problem there is they may...
Find that intruder and kill
Wait,
him.
I'm out of broadcast power? Oh, I just have a lot of damage. Got it.
I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Yeah, it's just going to take a minute before we've got
If
everyone
I must
kind of reset here.
get this done now.
Okay. Continue working on the redesign of the training room. There we go. Okay. Good enough for now.
To get my hands dirty.
Alright, we got all the bodies from there, so now we can escort John to be hit by that. What's happening over here? Nothing much. I'm hearing people panic, though, so someone's somewhere. Okay, there... We've got more investigators. By Patriot, no problem.
What to do? Time to rest my legs. All of them.
How many techies do we have? We clearly are not keeping up. Let's add 5 more techies.
Time. There had better be a good reason for this.
Okay.
Immediately, if not sooner.
So I guess we're maxed out on guards now? Okay.
I'm
You know what? We are
well.
making a recovery, slow as it may be.
Do it. Do it right. And do it now.
We've got our guns and our other weapons put together.
A trap has been
We have one investigator who will probably leave and summon soldiers, but there's not much I can do about it.
daunting adversary.
Yeah, now a fight has been started, of course.
Your henchman is in combat.
But we're on the road to recovery. I think you were right, Ledge. That's the play. We just have to recover from home right now. There's just too much going on that I can't control. I'm thinking I probably overdid it with the valets too. I don't think 60 is the right number here. Let's bring that number back down to 40.
A henchman is in danger.
And spin doctors will increase to 20. And then counter agents and socialites can just stay where they're at. Who is this? John? Oh, he's been... Okay, he's been... His brain has been turned to mush. That is what we needed. So now he'll leave me alone. We'll just keep up
Search has begun.
with our various research. Envoys need to die, and they're just going to stay here too, which is... Or like, envoys are just going to keep being a problem. So I guess
These are their best fighters?
what I should do is still lure one envoy at a time. That way I'm not throwing my entire military presence onto the world stage.
Defensive protocols online.
Yeah, there we go. I think I boom too much in Evil Genius also. I do this in just about every game I play, but especially Evil Genius, where I focus so hard on doing one thing that I kind of ignore everything else until it breaks. And then I focus on that one thing until that breaks, and so on and so on.
I'll be back now.
Okay.
Await
Well, it's kind of nice that John's hanging out in this one. I can kind of keep an eye on him. In our first run with Emma, John decided to hang out in one of my backup fallback inner sanctum, so he was kind of a pain in the butt to find.
a henchman has recovered.
Okay, now we can slowly start to switch over all of our vaults. I can do one row at a time, and of course we turn the power off on them because otherwise it's just going to drain our batteries too fast. Hell, I wouldn't even necessarily need all of these spots filled with safes, just enough to really make a difference on our capacity. This is expensive too. Like, yeah, this is already, I'm already up to $250,000. My eyes are kind of glued up here. I guess let's just stick with spending less than $250,000 at a time. Okay, there we go. Now things are getting recentered. So we should have summoned an envoy,
Succeeded.
I hope.
Not so tough.
Who's starting a fight now?
A command process.
What do you need?
Oh, we've still got soldiers down here. Got it.
I'm listening.
And you have settled.
Kill my real good force.
Yeah, this is just going to be a constant struggle until we manage to get through this. I wish shutting down a network would help, but I don't think it does. Like, if we shut down,
Henchman is in danger.
if we shut down our criminal networks, if that would lower our heat. But really, what I should be doing is any place that has any heat whatsoever, I should just be doing heat killing missions, because that way the valets have something to do.
An inferno
Oops.
is raging in your lair.
Didn't mean to do that. But anyway, we should just do heat killing everywhere. Because if I do heat killing, it keeps everything under control on the world stage.
Control.
And then I can worry about filling in the blanks later once we've got things better at home. Putting valets to work on the world stage I don't think is going to hurt us,
Fires have been extinguished.
because the valets aren't doing much of anything right now anyway. And there goes our power for some reason.
In your lair.
Herald Rising Star.
Alright,
technique.
let's... It's going to be because of these. Yep, there we go. There we go. Alright, you guys doing alright? They've got one soldier left.
Responding.
Time to
There we go. And here come more investigators.
A small fire. has
Yeah, maybe
started
it does
in your
just
lair.
come down to keeping our heat cool. Bah.
An item has been destroyed. A small
Okay.
fire has started in your lair.
Wonder where that's happening. Is that the power? Oh, gosh.
Salaries paid.
Well, that explains why I've been losing power so much.
An item has been destroyed.
Because I can't see exactly what's on fire or where because of the graphic bug.
All fires
Okay.
have been extinguished.
So we need to restore our power situation. There we go. Okay. Any more heat kills? One here. And one here.
A small fire has started in your rear.
We so desperately need to kill the heat across the world. And then maybe we'll be in okay shape. Okay, we've run all of our heat kill missions.
All fires have been extinguished.
Okay.
A small fire has started in your rear.
Yeah, this also is just going to go back and forth. And then here goes another set of investigators who are going to summon soldiers. Ah.
I have reports of an intruder in the lair.
Okay, there's another envoy. Let's take him out. And even if this starts a fight with the investigators, so it goes. Yep. As I thought. Where are you, Iris?
Awaiting input.
She's on her way.
I need to be alone.
A henchman is in danger.
You are already at maximum suspicion, dude. I don't think you needed to take a picture of that candy bar, but it's fine. Alright, so that's 4 envoys, so we need one more envoy summoned to the world from the world stage. But I'm going to hold off because you know soldiers are going to be here shortly. Since some investigators left with heat, so it goes. Heat kill. Go.
Yes.
I think we've recovered most of our numbers, though. Well, maybe not. We're actually at half capacity. I knew when we ended the last stream yesterday, there would be some recovery, but I didn't expect it to take me the entire friggin' episode to be able to get under control. Alright. Okay.
A henchman has recovered.
Excellent.
Imbecile.
Command processor.
Oh, never mind. Just let
I
him go.
want you to find and capture I don't want anybody bothering this intruder. If
Yeah, it's fine. The longer he takes to get out of here, the longer it'll be until soldiers get summoned. No heat kill. 2 on lockdown. It's too bad you can't just order a full general, like, heat kill in every region or something like that.
Succeeded.
Okay. 283 minions. This guy just got buffed. Excellent. Wow, all of... I didn't realize that they had hit our mess hall so hard either. That just seems mean and unnecessary.
A scheme has succeeded. Your scientists have discovered something.
Yeah, and these pods don't get that much use anyway. Oh, thank God. Okay, heat at criminal networks builds more slowly. That should help us out as well. Is there anything I can do or buy that will keep us a little bit safer? Basic training improves worker smarts above 50. Sure, why not?
Search has begun.
We can start getting some of those items and hopefully start to give our minions a little bit better of an edge when they start to train. Okay, so far so good. We've got lots of items that have just, or lots of schemes that have been cleared. Once again, we're only going to spend $250,000 buying safes. There we go. And I'll turn those off once I can. We should probably increase our power supply also, so we can handle the safes being built. And then with this, I know I'm not being as efficient as I should be with our power supplies. Our power generators, because I'd have to redesign the entire room around the newest footprint of power generators. But that is a future Pyro problem. Present Pyro just needs to keep this up until I've got everything more or less recovered like I should have. So that hopefully summoned another envoy to me. So far, there's nothing on the heat matrix, so maybe we actually did. Maybe cooling everything down was the correct play. I don't know at what point the enemy does actually send investigators and such at me. So this should be enough. We don't have to optimize it, we just have to get the achievement. Yes. It's a balance though, because oh here yep, soldiers are on their way. It is a bit of a balance because if I do nothing, then I can't set myself up for success either. Minion counts are starting to dip. So far we're okay. Now the soldiers are getting mad. Okay. Where are you, Jubei?
Termination program activated. Your henchman
Okay. There's our frickin' envoy, man. I wonder if that's getting disrupted too. I wonder if the envoys are getting scared off when we start a fight in the casino. Because I'm dealing with so much other stuff that I have not been able to
I'm listening.
You have a good
make sure
As you wish.
when an envoy shows up that we're getting him tagged. So I keep summoning more and more envoys, but
your scientists have made
I'm not prioritizing taking them out like I should. Increases all muscle minions' maximum smarts by 50. It's not really the smarts I need. I need the vitality. That's what I need. Another fight? Or did you get hit by bees? I think they're getting hit by bees. Yeah, there's no enemies in the area. John's wandering around. Okay, so. Scheme completed. Minions will not return.
a henchman has recovered.
So we must have gotten an envoy. So now I need to focus on my base so I can see when that envoy shows up so I can immediately flag him to be shot in the head. So, yep, so here comes some rogues. They should get auto-tagged. They are not getting auto-tagged. Why are you guys not getting auto-tagged? That's interesting. I don't understand why the auto-tag isn't happening either. That's not a mechanic or a power that I'm aware of being a thing in the game. So I don't know if that's a bug or if they have some sort of power that allows them to get away from my auto-tags.
You can't
Because I don't think it's just rogues. I think it's also some of the other ones I've had to deal with. Again, I can't... Okay, there's the last one.
awaiting.
So we're just going to send the whole frickin' group over here. Okay, yeah, he's trying to run away. Because his little exit sign showed up, so... There we go. Okay, that's that. So I finally finished that. So now we can frame John Steele on the world stage, which is going to be more story objectives. Somewhere. There's one. No super agent in the area, but we need hitmans. Need 7 hitmans, which we don't even have that many ordered, so there's that. Okay, is that the only one? Nope, there's one. Spin Doctor, go! And then... There's one. Also needs hitmans. Valets and spinnies, excellent. Spinnies. Okay. This is fine.
A scheme has succeeded.
Guard posts? Literal standing spots for your minions to guard a location. Does that even help, actually? Like, does it help the spotting power or anything? I haven't thought that actually helps much. Maybe I have been just not... Or maybe I've been neglecting certain mechanics that have been offset by having a small army at my disposal. I don't know. Okay. Well, the rogues seem to be controlled. And there aren't investigators constantly up my ass, so I think we've actually got ourselves a balance, finally. I do need to start sending more people out to get money. Because... Yep.
Research has begun.
Okay. Alright. We're going to need money eventually. I can't just use passive income to be able to fund all of my operations. Can I turn these off before they're built? No, that's too bad. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. And let's add a pharmacy back here. And we're going to start adding multi-gyms and the such. Boy, I wish I had the footprint. Okay, I'm going to try the thing that I found yesterday. I'm going to do a quick save and then just load it. And hopefully my graphics will come back so I can see the footprints. Because that's kind of what I need to be able to plan anything.
Minions are in combat.
There we go. Alright, let's see if that worked.
Training has stalled.
Yes, okay, now I've got footprints. So
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
So this is just science minions, so I'm not even all that
You can't
concerned
afford
about
to pay all of your minions.
this. So we'll just dirt it up. And we'll expand that further when we get more money. And another fight, and here come soldiers again. The heat is down to 63 in Patriot. But we still weren't able to control the situation, so they're just going to bring in even more jerks here. Which is not helping us. There we go. Okay. We've got one investigator controlled. And that one's going to leave in a second. But soldiers are on their way. Once again. Alright. Excellent. You heat kill. That's all I can do at the moment. Yeah.
Daunting adversary.
Need more hitmans.
You have
And we need more hitmans and more spinnies. Okay. Nothing I can do then for the moment. Okay, so if I do camera, does that mean all of these guys are going to come running? Aha! Excellent. Okay. Well, that helped out. Once we're all charging together. That's sort of the only way you can get all of your minions to attack together. Unlike in the first game when you can call for a rally and just grab all the minions who are near a specific henchman and just all attack at once. There we go. Alright, so here comes Saboteurs. Our highest heat is only 96, so that's pretty good. We're keeping the heat much lower now. It's just costing me a lot more money. But that's fine. Alright. Put a disco cam in the casino? I could do that. Let's do a small corridor here. Yeah, okay. And then we'll place a 360 camera.
A scheme has succeeded.
An interesting strategy. If only we could get our spotting power the rest of the way. Can I actually research something to help me with that?
Salaries.
I don't believe so. Because I've got the advanced security station. I've got plenty of advanced security stations. We just don't have the spotting power. I think someone mentioned yesterday about being always confused with spotting power as well. And I never did fully nail down that formula. Oh, that person...
New option.
Okay. But again, they resist, and now we've got a fight started. Was this what you meant, Ledge? Because that didn't really solve much. I mean, I guess... Well, I guess all of my military minions are responding. We cleaned it up pretty quickly, and here come investigators. Okay, alright, well... Fair enough, I guess. Let's add another armory. Items. Let's do a few more card tables.
Your scientists have discovered something.
Okay, advanced guard table. There we go. Wait, let's make this look pretty, because I'm me. Make it symmetrical. There we go. Yeah, like that. How's that? And then items. Oops. At least this will ensure that we always have tons of guards ready. Right?
Research has begun.
Okay. There we go. It did call the guards. I suppose my issue is what I want.
A trap has been triggered.
I want to be able to stop the problem in the first place instead of constantly just responding to the guards or to the enemies coming in. But maybe that's too high of a wish. Maybe this is just always what's going to happen. And I think I need to reset these 4 bee traps because all it's doing is scaring people toward the inner sanctum.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Oh, wait a minute. No, the guards did handle it. Wait a minute. Do the investigators have a higher chance of resisting escorting if it's from a social minion? Maybe military minions are just better at
As you wish.
escorting them back to the casino.
All masters require a moment of peace. I
Okay,
must
so the
reach
advanced
my
guard table just categorizes who gets to sit there. That's interesting, too. No, let's just stick with guards and mercenaries. And, yeah. So the hitmen and the martial artists will go just wherever the hell. Okay. So yeah, now we've got tons of guards stationed at the front entrance. Yeah, this might actually work out for us. That investigator is being controlled. They went through the camera without a problem. But they only have 11 resolves, so if any of those traps trigger
A trap has been triggered.
like that, they're going to have 0 resolve when it's over. Okay. Alright, I think we might have things under control now, shockingly. So she's going to leave. Are there any other investigators here? There are no other investigators here. Holy shit, I think we've got things under control now. Alright. Huh. I guess I've never strategically used my tables before. Okay, where do I need to go to frame what's his bucket? Let's get some techies. Since we've got the heat under control, I need to start taking a money mission here or there because we are kind of poor. So, okay. Yeah, I won't be able to afford everybody again. Alright. Where can I go to frame John Steele? There we go. Haha! That's number 4. So where is number 5? Oh, money.
A trap
Yep,
has been
that'll save
triggered.
me. There it is. We need more hitmans, and we need Olga to move out of the way. Alright. So you're leaving with maximum suspicion. That's an issue. You're leaving with none.
Salaries paid.
Am I going to get soldiers down my throat just because one investigator left with maximum suspicion? God, you definitely need to take more of an active role than in the first game, watching your base entrance.
Await bio.
Alright, everyone back to the table. Heal up. Okay. Yeah, so even if the soldiers come, we've got so many of our guys just ready to go that we might be alright. And so far, it hasn't popped soldiers. The heat tracker is staying where it needs to. Investigators are on their way. Okay, alright.
Indeed.
So far, so good. Come on, Emma.
Immediately, if not sooner.
Yep, and a few hitmen are... Oh, they're heading to bed. Okay, so I should set up another barracks over here so the soldiers don't have to go quite as far. If I go one more, I can cram in another bed. There we go. I could also set up a muscle minion
Objective complete.
mess hall over here too, but I don't think it's necessary at the moment. This is good though. At least I segregated the scientists properly. They've got their own floor to work with, so they're staying out of the way of all of this. They only come down here if they have no other choice or if they're being sent out on a mission. And can I set up some decor? Improves restoration, slows drains, improves restoration. Okay. Okay.
A trap has been triggered.
Okay. Let's see if that helps. Damn! I mean, sucks that we couldn't keep that under control because that will probably trigger soldiers. But at least my... Yup, here they come. But at least my guys were able to respond pretty strongly. Alright, so you're at 100 health. You're only at 76 health. You are not recovering any of your other stats. You're only recovering morale. So I only need the morale machines to be placed here. Yeah. Okay. Not ideal, but whatever. That gets them back into the fight quicker. That's all that matters. Alright, here come the soldiers. So, part of my issue is that they wouldn't get auto-flagged, so we need to...
Kill that intruder now.
There we go, now they're on their way. All the military minions. Oh yeah, they just swarmed them. So that's it. I need to keep the majority of my military minions with tables at the front of the base. That way they can all swarm the enemy when they show up. Because even when there is a problem, that means the problem goes away faster instead of the soldiers just tearing ass through all of my yellow shirts so quickly. Because yellow shirts will not be able to survive that. Okay. Got it. Get out of here, Olga! Ah. Just trying to frame John Steele, and you have to be all up in my business. Heat kill.
A scheme has succeeded.
I don't need a second heat kill. I need money now. Game. Buh. Okay. Yeah, that response time is exactly what I needed. There we go. Okay, and then... Cloning machine. Increases all worker minions' maximum vitality by 50. So does that mean I need only cloning machines at that point? I certainly don't need the deception minions' vitality to go up by 50. They are useless in a fight anyway. So I don't need to do that item. And now these guys are going elsewhere to go to bed. Oh, we're just full up over here. So that means here I need to slow the morale drain rate. So that would be this. We need a drinking fountain. Okay.
You can't afford to pay all of your millions.
Yep, and now here comes everybody. So, I guess if I can't fight them... Jesus. If I can't control them socially, then we may as well have a very fast response time to be able to take them out with military. Well, fuck it then. I guess we'll just extend out our barracks a little bit, huh? God. Alright. Alright.
A scheme has succeeded.
And then... That's annoying. Let's do here and here. There we go. That covers all of them. Okay. All I'm disappointed in is that this means we are reverting to me just switching everything to military again. We're not really controlling things like I wanted to.
A scheme has succeeded.
Okay. So let's corridor this. And then we'll put a 360 camera here. Military is my playstyle, but I was hoping I could do it a different way this time. But it is what it is. At least I know this works. Okay. Getting things put together. Yep, soldiers.
I want that intruder found.
Oh, the poison gas is going off. I didn't see what stat that. Oh my god! It just works. The going full military works with a with a smaller population commitment than trying to do this socially, especially on hard mode when the game itself does not want you to play socially. This just fixes all of the problems. And we're about to run out of money again. Gosh, okay. Well, time to start getting some money while we're on the world map. So, because if I can't win the heat fight, then I may as well spend all of that money, or spend all of those resources on getting money, so then we can fund our operations. Get out of the way, Olga.
Salaries paid.
I don't know why you have to be such a pain in my ass all the time. Alright, let's see if we can manipulate the map so she gets out of the way. Yep, there we go. Now he's over here, which is fine. And Foxworth has moved, so I can get money. And Foxworth is here, so we'll hold off. Okay. Yeah, I think I just have to abandon the idea of trying to play socially. The game is just not built for it. Okay, whatever. We're so close to getting the achievement that I shouldn't worry about it anyway.
Task complete.
Done. And now it says I'm going to execute John Steele, but he always comes back, so we all know this is, at best, a temporary measure. So where are you, John? Alright, come here, Emma.
Come on, come.
I live to serve.
Given how much time I spend in my gaming chair, I really need to get a chair like Emma has. It would make my life a lot easier.
This one is useless to me.
Yeah. Alright, John. I know this is just going to be faking your death. I know how you operate. I broke you, I took away your legacy, and now I'm theoretically taking away your life.
Too late. All these things you've built, you could still save the world with them.
Yeah, but is this world really worth saving as it is?
How many times have we saved the world, John? And when has it ever done anything but slide back into ruin?
Are you really trying to threaten me with your PP7? Because the gun may work, but it's being held by a broken man.
So, your solution is to push it farther. That's insanity.
Nope, it's practicality.
Come now. We've both seen enough of the world. You and I are probably the only two sane people left alive.
If you really think I'm anything like you...
I don't, John. I am ambitious, brave, far-sighted, and most importantly, alive. Goodbye.
Yep. Goodbye, John. I think we will not meet again, but you never know.
Hear
Okay.
me now, minions. Our greatest obstacle is gone. John Steele Sr. is dead.
After all we've been through, those scenes always get me with John. I have no greater rival here on YouTube.
A new
Alright, next. Side story. There it is, the melting point of steel. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is make a hard save before I even start that process. And again, just in case you're late to the party, here on the path to platinum, this is all I need to do is do the melting point of steel. And then, I guess, capture one and taunt them? But you can't see the overlay.
Research.
Can you see it now? No, you cannot see the Steam overlay, so you're going to have to take my word for it if or when it pops. You'll probably hear the Steam noise, the Steam achievement noise, but I cannot visually prove that I get it. So it is what it is. Okay, melting point of steel.
If you're contacting...
I don't care, Foxworth. I really don't care. Oh, that's why I can't do it until then. She said a line about the day that John Steele died, which would be a very strange thing to say if I know he's still alive. So, I get it now. That's why it wasn't available until now. Alright, well, it's fine. Let's get ourselves some money. And I guess what I'm going to do is start upgrading all of our... Wait, she's...
Optional objective.
I don't care that she's there. Let her come. Let's see. So anyway, I'm going to slowly start to upgrade our regions because we might need the extra boost there. God, we just have no cash. Ugh. Okay, it'll come though. Where's all our military minions? Oh, we must have started a fight for some reason out here. Okay, whatever. Let's do this.
Yes?
Go rest, Emma. You've earned it. Yeah, time for a tea break. We've got some investigators on their way.
You can't
We've
afford
got
to pay all of your minions.
a lot of social minions kind of in the area. And our vault capacity is now 840,000, so I'm still paying like a third in order to pay for my salaries, so that is not super helpful. Okay. Heat kill, upgrade.
Scheme has succeeded.
Scheme has succeeded. Let's get money. Okay. Let's get valets. Get money. If I can't control the heat anyway, I may as well just maximize my income.
Has been upgraded.
Okay. Maximize my income. More guards. Maximize my income. Maximize my income. Okay. So right now we're in a hurry up and wait as we wait for the research to get completed. Yeah, we're kind of...
New optional objective available.
See, I'm wondering if better social minions have a better chance of forcing investigators or whoever to be distracted. And if that's true, that means what my big downside was... Or my big mistake was having so many valets when I should have had a lot more other dudes. So it's not...
Has been triggered.
Yeah, it's the Oh, never mind. That was a socialite who got hit. So then here comes all my soldiers. I mean, we'll be able to clean this up pretty quickly, but that'll probably summon soldiers, right? No incoming threat. Why? Why did that not summon soldiers? Confusing. Whatever. Let's get more money.
A scheme has succeeded.
Yep.
Locate and I want you to distract that. Find that intruder.
Okay,
Thank you.
so let's do another layer of money.
Research has been completed.
Oh, excellent.
Research has begun.
Okay, Fire Venom at Western Hammer. You got it. Western Hammer. Here? Done.
The
Go.
human race will destroy itself.
I've sent you an agent working on my secret service. Do show them a good time.
Yeah, no problem, Foxworth. Just give me a minute. Because again, even though we're in the home stretch, I want to set myself up for success just in case, for some reason, this goes longer. Defeat super agents. Okay, all henches to the table, please.
Time to rest my legs. All
And we're going to wait until... Okay, can I capture you? I still can't capture you. So... What? When do you become available to be captured? You know what? I'm going to make another hard save here. Because now we've got a little farther.
You have a
Okay.
Agent Steel is here. Hunt them down and eliminate them.
Right.
Let's have your minions dressed. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
I think there is a point where you get to capture them. I just don't remember when. Come on, take a step closer. There you go. Yeah, wander into the guard room, parasite. See what happens to you.
The memory of Agent Steel.
Okay, here comes 6 more. So, can I capture... yes, I can capture them.
Located and captured.
There we go. That's what we needed to do.
See that intruder? Imbeciles. I want that intruder located and killed.
Alright. And... we're gonna wait, because they're gonna walk into a camera. Yep, here comes everyone. Okay, red alert, baby. Let's finish this. And Emma, why don't you head over to the prison, because you will be needed there very soon.
You lost this battle the moment Steel.
Alright. Yep, my military minions have swarmed. They're in a hell of a fight because there's 6 of them that I have to worry about.
Yes. Eliminate all targets.
Yeah, we're going to be losing a ton of people on this one.
Let's have your minions dressed. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
And on the world stage, anyone who...
Train in every combat
Yep,
out there.
we'll just send people out for the purples. Like, any mission that requires social minions, it's fine if we send them. What I don't want to do
This battle the moment Steel took
is send any military guys out.
Let's have your minions dressed. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
I just want the notifications to stop. God, goodness. Okay, how's it going here, people?
Every combat art there is.
Oh shit, things aren't getting much better right now.
You lost this battle the moment Steel
What the-
took the field.
Oh my god, I never sent the henchmen. Okay, there we go. That'll help matters. Jabay, do the thing. I guess with this many people, I really should have defaulted to sending the henchmen. Oh wow, they are tearing through my people right now. Where are you, Emma? Alright, just stay back there. Stay out of the way of this. Dude, once again, it's the investigators. It's the number of them that came after me. The combination. I'm not sure we can actually survive this.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
Oh shit.
Let's have your minions dressed. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
Huh.
Battle the moment Steel took the field.
Well, this is why we made some hard saves. Oh, hey, look, some military
All
minions.
targets.
Wow.
Every combat art there is.
Yeah, and now my guys are doing the dumb ninja thing of attacking one at a time.
No wonder
Okay.
Agent Steel prevailed.
We only need to capture one, so that was a tactical mistake as well. Evil Genius is dead. Wow! Yeah, they managed to get that deep. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to not do all of this at once. I need to just... I need to take out the investigators first and keep them away from the situation. Because it wasn't Steel who got me.
I want Agent Steel found and
Or the parasite, rather. Okay, come here, Iris, for a second. Actually, never mind. Go back. Go back.
Your minions are in combat.
So we need to wait. We need to time this so we do it between investigators, and we need to. So I'm only handling one wave at once, and also.
Every combat art there is, your hordes and traps are no match for a stiff upper lip.
And then the other trick here is the hammer investigators. If we take them all out, they're going to just wind up bringing in soldiers. So I need to hold off. All right. Okay, game.
The scheme has succeeded.
Of course it's it's always these dicks who are going to stop me. It's the parasites and John himself. Why would I expect anything else?
Your minions are nothing more than target practice. You lost this battle the moment.
Okay, let's get the social minions out of here. All right, now let's see what's going on.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
I'm actually wondering if I can't get out of this at this point.
The moment steel took the field. Your minions are nothing more than
Because my guys are going to just,
yes. Eliminate all
yeah, they're swarming at once. That is the problem. Okay, here's what this... Jesus Christ. Evil Genius 2. To the end, you are going to challenge me. Alright, here's the deal. What we've got to do then is we've got to wait for the investigators to be... Let's do something drastic. Since we are just going for the achievement...
Your minions are in combat.
Since we're only going for the achievement, then nothing else matters.
my agents
I will continue to work out of Africa.
yes.
But
Eliminate
let's
all
see if
targets.
this stops all other soldiers and other horseshit and investigators interfering with what I'm doing.
This battle the
Because
moment
I don't
steel-
need to kill the heat if there's nothing to heat
Agent
up.
Steel is here for you. I do hope your minions have had their morning tea.
Wrecking Bull is attracted. So we have to worry about that. Okay, where's my guy? Where's Steel? Okay, he's already been defeated. Oh, that's still bad timing. I may actually have to roll back 2 saves because of the timing of this. Okay, so we need Iris to get involved now. We need Eli and Jubei to all get involved.
That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel.
And they need to all come together with the military
Your
minions
are nothing more
to
than
give us a
target
chance.
Not so tough. What do you need?
I'm listening.
Okay.
practice. My agents train in every combat art there is.
And I can just watch this carefully because when they're down to the last parasite, I can switch them to being captured. But they trashed us that quick
No wonder
that we weren't even able to take them out. Okay, here comes everybody.
battle the moment steel.
Yeah, if we do focused fire, we'll be alright.
You did quite the number on
Yeah. Okay,
that.
stop.
Shall be on their way
Now.
soon.
Focus fire. Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna...
Eliminate all targets.
Okay. Go.
Agents train in every combat art there is.
Yeah, when my minions attack only one at a time, it doesn't
No
work
wonder
out
Agent
well.
Steel prevailed. Yes. Eliminate all targets.
Salaries paid.
But here we go. Alright.
Nothing more than target practice.
Damn it. Where's the rest of my military minions?
Nemesis Steel. You lost
I've got guards. Where are they?
My agents train in every combat art there is.
Okay.
That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
Can I heal you? Nope, you're too wounded.
Before they know what hit them.
Wow, she's still acting as a pretty decent tank, though.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
Okay, that did better. I don't know if we're gonna survive this, but that certainly did better.
The moment Steel took the field.
But I still think we may have to go back 2 saves for me to control this.
That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
Oh my god, dude.
Yes. Eliminate all targets.
There's an intruder here.
Okay, let's see how we're doing. The investigators need to go. We need to keep the yellow shirts going. I have never had to micromanage like this in Evil Genius in my whole fucking life.
Every combat art there is. I've already acted. Eliminate all targets. You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Okay.
That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed. Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
Boy, Foxworth, it'd be great if you shut the hell up for a minute. That would just be the fucking best. So there's 4 of them here. It is, once again, it's not the super agents or the soldiers or the investigators. It's everyone at once.
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Oh god, Emma, why are you here? Yeah, she got caught up. Okay, we're gonna go back 2 saves then, and I'm gonna do it a slightly different way. Because clearly, when it comes to a specific
Your minions
fucking
are in combat.
thing that I need to do... shit. Oh no, I gotta go back 3 saves. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me with this? So I need to go back to the save before I started the melting point of steel. Okay, this is where I need to be. Fire Venom at the Western Districts. So what we're going to do is we are going to completely change our whole layout here, because it is clear I'm going to need some extra guns to get me through that little burst. Because again, the game wants, if the game wants me to go full military, well then who the hell am I to argue with that? So 40 guards, 40 mercs, 10 martial artists, 10 hitmens. Okay, game, are you happy? Alright, so in order to pay for all this, again, I will work within the world stage, but basically, we're going to send all non-military minions to the world stage to gather money. I don't have to worry about heat. I just need everyone to leave me alone. So we can train, and then I'll worry about this. Yes, this is all John's fault. It's still his fault. Alright. I mean, there's nothing for me to do, really.
Search has begun.
I may as well just keep working toward the MSQ. Alright. We'll do 5 sets of those safes at a time. Oh gosh, I forgot that was the rotate. I gotta tell you, man. I mean, really? Again, this all makes perfect sense that it's John who's going to ruin everything for me and make my life more difficult and more of a pain in the ass than it needs to be. All of this is John's fault. All of this is John's doing. I'm perfectly innocent in all this. I may be an evil genius, but I'm just trying to do good work, and it's John who wants to get in my way and make things less efficient than they need to be. John. Alright. Let's... Yes, I did grab it just to spin it around. It's fine. My aesthetics are fine. I feel like I deserve an achievement after all this.
Salaries paid.
Great. Give me more money. Frickin'... Alright. So, how's our counts coming? Our counts are doing pretty good. We probably need more guns. Oh my gosh. By now I should also have machine guns. That's part of the problem. I didn't hard focus into getting us better weapons. So we are going after all these guys with pistols rather than machine guns. Or submachine guns or rifles, whatever the game wants to call it. We need more weapons. Yeah, here we go.
An item has been destroyed.
That's fine. I don't care what's being destroyed. It doesn't matter. Apparently it's some saboteurs who are pissing everyone off. Yup. So it goes. This is fine. At least this was done kind of out of the way of everything, so...
Your henchman is intended.
There we go. And I'm going in at less than... See, this is why I'm thinking I probably should have gotten more henchmen and...
A henchman has caught fire.
more minions and more military minions sooner, rather than waiting until this time where everything has just kind of come to a head. This is what I meant about setting myself up for success, something I did not really do. And so now, because we are at the end, I'm going to change the auto tag here. Oh, I can't. Never mind. There is nothing to change it to. Alright, it's fine. How's our counts? Alright, let's wait until the soldiers come and go, because I don't want to have to deal with them either, on top of dealing with John. So our next research project, once this one finishes, is we need to keep going for guns. Because if this gets elongated further, then we're going to need better weapons.
Have made a breakthrough. Research has begun.
I mean, this is actually a good sample size. So they've got 5 soldiers. How is this affecting our numbers? Yeah, see, we're losing people pretty rapidly. We lost about half of our military force in that excursion, which is not great. but it could be worse. At least we had enough manpower that we were able to push them back. Because based on the old numbers, we would have had just enough to push them away and no more. So now we're at least hurting them, which is what we want. Yeah, see how many pistols are on the ground? Like, we just lost a lot of dudes, even just from those soldiers. Okay, well, so it goes. Like, there's no way I can really get around the waves of enemies. The only other thing I could possibly do, and I don't want to do it, is continue the MSQ long enough to start nuking the enemy capitals off of the planet, because then they won't be sending any more investigators or anything like that after me. But that's still going to add a shitload of time that I don't want to add. Yes, I agree, Ledge. This is going to suck no matter how I spin it.
Is in the lab.
Um,
I want you to kill that minion. That minion needs to be captured. This minion needs to be ignored. Find and kill that intruder, you idiots.
yeah, so... Hi, everybody.
Yes, what a this trick.
On my way.
Speak your mind. A wise.
I'm thinking. I need some time away from the...
Really?
Termination program.
Okay. You know what?
Your
I see one issue I've got that I'm going to fix. We need to add an inner sanctum here, so that way my henchmen are just a little closer to the action.
command processor will
Yep, so here come soldiers. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the soldiers to arrive, and then I will hit Western Hammer. Because then, I think investigators will show up at the same time as the singular steel. I mean, Parasite, and then I can possibly work around that. So, another hard save. I'm also not doing myself any favors by not playing on, say, easy. But it's Evil Genius. I can't do it. I can't play on easy on this game. I just can't. Even if it would make the achievement hunting a little easier, this is one thing where I'm like, my pride will stop me.
Just like you've been trained in.
Okay, everyone swarm the soldiers. That's kind of what I wanted.
your henchman is in combat.
Yeah, see, this is when I need to do this, because now, alright, here come the investigators.
I live to serve.
So it really is the overall problem here is investigators and soldiers are just going to be constantly swarming me. And there's nothing I can do about it other than hopefully time it so that I won't capture, or I can take out and then capture
My agents train in every combat art there
a
is.
parasite around that.
I've sent you an agent working on my secret service. Do show them a good time.
Right, okay, so we're gonna just kind of hang out for a minute. Also, hopefully we can isolate one of them away from the others. If all 6 of them attack at once, it's going to be a problem, but if we can isolate...
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Well, no, okay, this one's kind of isolated.
Target practice.
Nope, nope. See, this is what I worried about. So now my people are attacking one at a time. And the enemy investigators are getting involved. That was bad timing. So that was basically exactly what I didn't want to have happen. The timing was incorrect.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
A henchman is in the
Yeah, see, the army is just going to stop us. Oh my god, what can I do?
You lost this battle the moment steel took the field. That's how your minions work. No wonder agents.
I don't know if I can do anything about this.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice. My agents train in every combat art there is. You did quite the number on that agent. But another shall be on their way soon enough. You lost this battle the moment steel took the field.
Oh man.
I'm listening.
Where are you going, Jubei? Are you going to heal?
Your minions
I think I would actually prefer him to heal.
steel prevailed.
Okay, so there's Steel. He is now here.
seconds to comply.
I'm gonna have to try to fight back. Nope, she's getting the crap kicked out of her, so I'm gonna have her try to run through.
The name of steel can survive anything.
Okay, we're gonna have Emma fall back.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
2 of the agents have been defeated, so we're technically making progress here. I'm just gonna have to micromanage this very carefully.
Are in danger.
I don't know when that happened. Oh, she didn't get past the hallway. Okay. Oh, man. All right, so the save, so the timing I did,
Adversary.
the timing I did to fire the Doomsday weapon was incorrect. I needed to wait longer because my timing was such that it was exactly how it was before, where I had to deal with the 6 agents and the investigators at the same time. So this time we will not attack,
What?
or we will not use the thing,
Online.
the weapon.
Training has stalled.
We're gonna wait. So here's the soldiers. And unfortunately, the solution is not simply to pull out of the world stage entirely, because then I'm not going to have any money whatsoever. And then all of my guys are going to wind up leaving. All of my hitmen. Or not hitmen, but my soldiers. So yeah, so here come investigators. But this is just the loop I'm caught in. So here come the investigators, but they're going to wind up being killed, and then soldiers are going to come, and I cannot have soldiers here at the same time that I'm trying to deal with John Steele. So then this becomes a question of my pride. Do I turn the game down to easy difficulty? Because if I do that, then I don't think it'll be a problem to get the achievement, because this achievement has nothing to do with difficulty levels.
There's an intruder here. Distract them for me.
If we could actually get rid of the investigators, then that would delay soldiers coming.
Research has been completed. Research has begun.
There's a few different ways we could handle this. Okay, it doesn't matter. Right now we're going to just try to deal with the investigators. I can jail the investigators, but it would still... Oh, are you guys going to take pictures of the gun racks? Damn. Alright.
Way ahead of you. I need
As you wish.
I could jail the investigators, but I don't think that actually well, never mind.
Cool the fist.
Hold on. Okay, let's try that. I don't think this stops soldiers, though. I'm pretty sure soldiers will still show up, even if we jail all of the investigators. Which, again, is bullshit, but it is what it is. There's no use... It's no use complaining about the mechanics anymore. But I really don't think this is going to work.
This Iris unit will be offline.
I live to serve.
Wait a minute. No, that didn't summon them.
I'm thinking.
That's interesting. Okay. Huh.
Salaries awaiting input.
All right. I think we... what is the percentage of people that do not have this achievement? I'm curious. This achievement is the one that is the lowest percentage of all achievements, apparently.
An agent has been subdued and captured.
Wait a minute. Is this just because I'm not connected? Hold on, wait a
Captured
second.
an agent.
Wait a second. I'm just trying to see...
An agent has been captured.
Okay, never mind. That may not be true. Okay, see? Soldiers are coming. So it does not help me at all to capture them. That's what I thought. Now, does that delay... What if I just pull out of Anvil? Because it's Anvil's people who are coming. Yes. Okay, now we've got Saber coming. Alright, so what if I pull out of Saber? Now it's Anvil again. What if we pull out of Anvil? Anvil is still coming. So it does not... Oh, wait, Eurasia. Okay, now it's Hammer. Alright, let's pull out a Hammer. Now it's Saber. Now it's Patriot. Hey, game? I'm starting to see some horse shit with what you're doing. Okay, now it's Saber again. Can I stop the soldiers from showing up if I just pull out of everything? I didn't think this would work. This may not work, but let's try. No more soldiers at all! Interesting! Okay.
What are our next steps?
Well, now that the soldiers are delayed, let's do this.
And let the madness begin.
Cheesy strategies are still strategies, baby. Alright, Emma, come over here. No, actually come here, because I want you to be able to fall back if shit gets real.
Your hordes and traps are no match for a stiff upper lip.
I don't know who that was. Yeah, I don't know what happened over there, but it's fine. Okay. Alright. So... Okay, so we'll keep our eye on the threat tracker. And if any soldiers or investigators start to come in, we'll pull out. Alright, so... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, here comes everybody, probably.
Movie.
Let's bring in the super agents. I mean, the henchmen.
I have very special news. Speak your mind.
You know what? Don't waste flow on this singular one.
Your henchman is in combat.
Okay, now, everyone back over here.
Hi.
And we need to eliminate one of our captured people So we have a free cell.
For the memory of Agent Steel.
Okay, here comes 6 super agents. As well as a bunch of hammer investigators. Interesting. So they are designed to come at once. Because I'm pretty sure we pulled almost completely out. Oh, I didn't pull completely out of hammer. Alright, you know what? It's fine. Let's just bring everyone again. Go. Okay, stop. Silver revolver.
Do I look more handsome?
And then... Okay, I'm seeing one problem. Our people don't realize that they're here yet, so this is what I needed to do. I'll make that adjustment again if I have to roll back the save. Okay. And then, where's Iris? She's right there. Alright. Go.
Time to earn my...
Whoa, that was quick. Yeah. We need better weapons or something.
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Okay, here come my guys.
Yes. Eliminate all
Good
targets.
swarm. But I bet you it's not going to be enough because we're taking on their swarm also. When we go toe-to-toe with this group, it's not enough.
The moment Steel took the field.
Yep, when we go toe-to-toe with them, it's not enough.
In target practice. Yes. Eliminate all targets.
Yeah. Not enough guns, exactly.
No wonder Agent Steel prevailed. I've already activated the next agent. Your victory will be short-lived.
And not only not enough guns, but... Wait! Hold on, wait a minute. We've thinned their numbers quite a bit. Wait a second.
Eliminate all targets.
You know what? We might actually pull this off. Capture this one. Go.
You did quite the number on that agent. But another shall be on their way soon enough.
Alright. Okay, we've managed to do it. I don't know how we got through that because there was so much happening at that point that I don't know why specific
The
ones
nemesis
went
Steel,
down.
You know the rest.
But I came close to rolling back the save, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't roll back the save one more time. And we now don't have an incoming threat, so I'm not going to have to worry about anything else for the moment. Alright, Emma, I need you over here. Let's execute, or flip, I guess, these investigators. Okay.
I need a break from this.
Oh, we got more coming in. All right. Oh, so a few were cut off. I see.
That agent has played.
So they didn't all come at me at once. 2 or 3 of them got disrupted and went elsewhere. Yep, so that's 5. And then we've got some soldiers here, hammer soldiers, but our people have already swarmed.
But another agent will pick up where that one left off.
We got investigators on their way from hammer. Let's pull out. Let's just get out of hammer.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
Okay, no incoming threat.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
No!
The name
But that...
Steel can survive.
Wait, dismiss. Maybe it's still active? Oh no, that might not be enough. Okay, hold on.
Steel took the
Taunt.
field.
Mocking a prisoner.
As if you could
Mission accomplished, Agent Steele. Return to base.
Yes, there it is. Holy shit. If I had hit go to objectives, I bet the mission would have still been active.
Forever against us. But
Because
never
it's, or I bet the mission would have cleared. But the mission was still active. I was able to taunt this one. And I did pop the achievement. I don't know, again, I don't know if you heard the noise, but I did pop it. And so now, if we go to okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do the thing where I bring the overlay up. Okay, that wasn't the lowest achievement. So, let me see. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Wait. Oh, God. Why is the background no longer showing? Okay. Window? That? Okay. Is this moving, though? It is moving. Okay, you can see the overlay. So, the lowest achievement was steal every loot item in a single playthrough. That's kind of surprising. But, I mean, Old Friends is pretty low on the list. 0.9% of players. So that one was specifically a pain in the ass to get to. Oh, now you can't see it move, can you? Yeah, so I have to go here and then go here. Okay. Well, now you can see the overlay. But at the top you see, you've unlocked all achievements, 90 out of 90, 100%. I have done it. Boy, that was annoying as hell. Thought it wouldn't be such a pain in the ass, but here we are. Oh, soundless fireworks. I should have had some soundless fireworks prepared for this. Oh. Usually when I have a goal in mind with a game and it's over, I feel the sense of finally it's over and I just want to move on to another thing. But, like, I'm going to be 100% honest. I actually want to keep playing Evil Genius 2. I won't, because we have achieved our objective for this, for the path to platinum. But I'm just glad the annoyance of this mission I put myself on has not dissuaded me from playing more Evil Genius. Yeah, and then, like I said, if there's enough demand for me to finish this run, I will finish the run. Since there's really not a lot left that needs to be done. But for today, it's over. So let's turn this off and then turn that on? Okay. Great. Holy crap! It was always going to come down to the parasite. Alright, well that's going to do it for today. Nearly 3 hours later, a 13-hour overall time to get those last two achievements. And I'm pretty happy with the way the Path to Platinum is working so far. So like I said, next game up will be Dark Cloud 2. I may even just start streaming it for fun, because there was enough demand that people want to see me play some Dark Cloud 2. It has been a minute, but there's still a long, long way to go if I want to do that one to completion. Anyway. Hey, look, our rifles. Boy, that would have been handy a minute ago. God, the state of this world map. Like, this is so embarrassing. Alright, anyway, that'll do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again sometime for another stream. Stay subscribed and to all the socials and follow me on Discord, because I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I probably won't. And then on Friday, I have to go back into the office. And Saturday, we'll have streaming Saturdays as normal. So within the next few days, I can kind of develop a plan for what I'm going to do with the show in the weeks going forward. Because, again, switching to streaming has been helpful for us as a channel. So I'll probably stick with that for a little while. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Fuck you, John Steele. I will see you all again Saturday. Yeah, we'll go with that for another stream. Bye, folks.